Have you looked at your bank account lately and wonder if you're losing your mind? You walk into the grocery store, grab a few basics, and the total is $80. You drive through your city and you see more tents and unhoused people than ever before. Yet, when you turn on the news, the talking heads tell you the stock market is booming and unemployment is low. It feels like we are living in two different realities. Why are food prices completely out of control? Why is homelessness exploding across the world's wealthiest nations? And are we secretly trapped in a massive economic recession? Even if the government won't admit it. In this video, we are stripping away the political jargon. We are breaking down the math of what is actually happening to your money. And at the end, I'll show you how to protect your family using my personal wealth retirement project. Let's get into the raw facts. Okay, so why are food prices so high? And let's start with the place everyone feels the pain first, the grocery store. Food prices are not just high, they're structurally breaking household budgets. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, grocery inflation is still climbing, layered on top of the massive price spikes we saw a few years ago. But why? First, it's an energy and supply chain issue. Food doesn't just appear on shelves, does it? It requires fertilizers, tractors, and massive refrigerated trucks to stock, store, and transport these items, right? So when global energy prices surge, every single step of that process gets more expensive. Second, look at the weather. Severe droughts and extreme climate patterns have devastated cattle herds and destroy crop yields globally. So, for example, domestic beef prices recently shot up by 17% due to supply shortages and high feed costs. But there is a darker third reason: corporate consolidation. A handful of massive conglomerates control almost everything you eat. When their own supply costs went up, they didn't just pass the cost to you, they padded their profit margins. They raised prices because they knew you couldn't choose to stop. Why are so many people homeless? That's another thing on the list here. This surge in the cost of basic survival leads directly to our second question. Why are homelessness numbers hitting terrifying new records? The data reveals a heartbreaking shift. Homelessness is no longer just about mental health or addiction. It has become a brutal game of basic math. Studies from major metropolitan areas shows that 30% to 40% of unhoused adults are actually employed full time. Think about that. People are working 40 hours a week and still sleeping in their cars. The problem is that housing costs have completely disconnected from local wages. The median rent in America has climbed past $2,000 a month. But if a retail, healthcare, or logistic workers takes home less than $3,000 after taxes, there is zero margin for error. One missed shift, one car breakdown, or a sudden medical bill can trigger an eviction. Worse yet, the fastest growing unhoused demographic consists of senior citizens. Aging adults over 55 now make up over a quarter of the homeless population. They rely on fixed incomes like Social Security, which averages under $1,900 a month. When market rents surpass their entire monthly paycheck, they are forced onto the streets. Okay, so why are we in a recession? Why are we in a recession? Sorry, that was, are we in a recession? So let's address the elephant in the room. Are we in a recession? If you ask economists at the National Bureau of Economic Research, they will tell you no. Technically, a recession requires a broad, prolonged decline in gross domestic product and a major spike in unemployment. Right now, GDP is technically growing at around 2.2% and unemployment is holding steady at about 4.5%. Major institutions like Goldman Sachs keep cutting their official recession forecast down to just 15%. But here is what the official data ignores. We are living through a vibe session or a silent recession. An economy can look at completely fine in aggregate numbers, but suffer devastating sectoral recessions underneath. While the wealthy see their stock portfolio rises, regular working class citizens are drowning. Credit card delinquencies have recently reached their highest point since the 2008 financial crisis. Americans are saving less money than they were before the pandemic. Company bankruptcies and tech layoffs are quietly accelerating. So, are we in a technical recession? No. But are we in a lifestyle recession where your dollar buys less, your debt costs more, and your job security is shrinking? Absolutely. Absolutely. The system is broken, and waiting for the government or the central bank to fix inflation is a losing strategy. If you rely on a local paycheck that doesn't keep up with the price of milk or rent, you are vulnerable. The only real way out is to change how you earn. You need to detach your income from your local economy and start earning strong global currencies. That is exactly why I built the Wealth Retirement Project. It is a practical blueprint designed to help ordinary people build digital assets, earn US dollars from anywhere, and turn active daily income into long-term financial security. You don't have to be a victim of this economy. You can choose to opt out of the struggle. Click the link to the Wealth Retirement Project in the description below to start protecting your future today. Drop a comment below with your city or your country and let me know how grocery prices are looking where you live. Subscribe to get more notifications when videos are out, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye for now.